Hello and welcome back to the channel Isekai. In this video, we will be doing a recap of the Japanese light novel series Undefeated Bahumat Chronicle. But before we get to the storyline, I would like to wish you all a great day. In this series, a rebellion attempted to overthrow the Arcadia Empire 5 years ago. Lux Arcadia, the empire's former prince, accidentally enters a female-only bathing area and witnesses the new kingdom's princess Lyshard Adismata naked and her secret. Lux attends the female-only academy where they train students to become royal drag knights after a duel with Lyshard. So, without any further ado, let's get straight to the story. Ep 1. A few hundred years ago, the Arcadia Empire is overthrown in a coup when the Black Hero, a lone warrior riding a black drag ride, destroys 12 of the Empire's drag riders. At present, Lux Arcadia, ex-prince of the Empire working as a handyman, runs on the rooftops of the building and accidentally falls into the Royal Knight Academy's female bathing area on Princess Lyshard Adismata of the Adismatan Kingdom, and sees her naked along with all the girls. Moreover, he sees the princess's secret crest on her body. Therefore, he is locked in jail and he shouts to be pardoned. After a while, a girl named Krulsifer arrives there and gets surprised to see his 2 black swords. Meanwhile, Lux tells her that he had fallen mistakenly as he was chasing a thief through the roofs. Then another girl named Charis arrives and takes Lux to the headmaster of the academy, but the headmaster considers Lux innocent as he has acquaintance with the former empire, and she knows that he is the former prince. So she offers him work in the academy. Although the academy is for girls because of the lack of male drag knights, she offers him to be a drag knight of the academy. But Princess Lyshard comes into the office and yells at Lux. She is stopped by the headmaster. She challenges him in a duel despite knowing that he is undefeated in all the battles and sets a condition that if he wins he would be allowed to work in the academy, but if he loses he will be sent to the prison as a criminal. Later, Lux meets his sister Ari Arcadia, who was also a student of that academy. She requests Lux to win the duel whatever the situation would be, as they have to pay a heavy fine to the current royalty, and Lux got imprisoned. How would she alone manage to pay that hefty fine? However, he consoles her. Later, the duel starts and both Princess Leash and Lux use their drag rides to fight each other. Leash, being a seasoned knight, keeps damaging Lux, but he doesn't accept the loss. Then Leash attempts to use her as one of the most powerful weapons to defeat him. But at that moment, an abyss monster comes to the battlefield and attacks Leash, but Lux, despite being damaged, manages to defend Leash, and they both manage to defeat the monster while Lux gets injured badly. Later in the bathroom, Leash thinks of Lux and that he saved her, so she goes to Lux and requests him not to tell anyone about the crest on her body. He agrees, and then she allows him to attend the academy as a knight. EP2. Lux becomes an official member of the academy, and the teacher introduces him to his class. He finds his childhood friend Philippi in the class, so he sits with her while Leash becomes jealous. After the class, all the girls gather around Lux and swamp him with requests, as they all knew that Lux works as a handyman. Then Leash as well requests him to become her exclusive personal assistant, while Clucifer comes and takes him, saying he has a job from the headmaster, and requests him to find out the Black Hero. In the morning, Lux wakes up from a dream and finds Philippi on his bed. She awakes and tells him that this room is hers. Meanwhile, Leash comes into the room and, seeing Lux with Philippi in night clothes, misunderstands them. Later at breakfast, Lux tells his sister Ari that he has to share a room with Philippi, and she says she is your childhood friend, so what's wrong with that? Afterwards, Lux visits a workshop for a job but finds Leash there, who has repaired his drag machine by working the whole night. Also, she tells him that you are selected as one of the most superior cadets in the school, so she repaired his drag machine. After that, they both go to the market and Leash wants to take him to an expensive hotel, but she forgot her wallet at the workshop. Then Lux buys some food items for them to eat. After tasting them, Leash expressed that the food was quite delicious. Later, Lux takes her to the top of the highest building where she reveals everything about herself. She tells him that 5 years ago she was captured by the old empire as a hostage for her father, but she was left there, so they printed their brand on my stomach as evidence of being their prisoner. After the death of her father, she had to become a princess. At night, Lux recalls the time when his brother had been cruel towards him. The following day, Leash sets out on a mission to defeat some abysses, but upon facing them she comes to know that they are very large in number, and they are led by Regreed Forrest, the captain of the Arcadia Empire, so that Nakuoto alerts Lux and others about the situation. Lux decides to go and help Leash, while Ari tells him that you cannot defeat an abyss with one sword, as you cannot use the black sword. However, he goes to Leash while she is facing the abyss. Regreed lands a hit on her and she falls, so Regreed confirms that she is the princess who was branded by him as a prisoner. Then he lands the final blow on her, but Lux defends her. As a result, his machines got damaged, so he attempts to use Jet Black Magical Divine Machine to defeat all of them. EP3. All the students arranged a surprise party for Lux to celebrate his enrollment in the school. All the girls wish him good luck while Philippi offers him her bitten toast, which makes Leash jealous again. After all, they all enjoyed having a variety of delicious foods at the party. At the end of the party, the headmistress arrives and suggests they play a game in which all the girls will have to get the red request paper from Lux within 1 hour. The one who gets it will have possession of Lux for a week. This makes him pretty scared, so he runs and hides in different places to make the time out. But he is caught by Philippi first. He manages to escape. After that, he hides in the girls' changing room, where he is seen by Lucifer, who had stripped to underwear. But she does not reveal him. After that, she gets the red paper through cheating, orders him to be her boyfriend for a week. Afterwards, Ari advises him to be careful as having the role of Lucifer's boyfriend, and they both go to the headmistress, who shows them the whistle of the leader who attacked the city 2 weeks ago. She tells that he used this whistle to control the abyss, and informs them about the investigation that is to be carried out on this whistle. After that, Ari tells him that Lucifer is a transfer student from Yammer country, and she feels like Lucifer is hiding something from them. Later at the lunch, all the student gathers while Lucifer sits with Lux, and she acts like she is kissing him, but she warns him that if he doesn't obey her, she will expose him. Later, Lux, Lucifer, and Philippi sit together while she comes there and feels uncomfortable seeing Lux with other girls. Then Philippi asks him for a kiss, which makes Leash even more jealous. The next morning, Lucifer gets ready to take Lux on a date while all the students stare at them. Lucifer buys him new clothes. After that, they are attacked by some assassins, but they manage to defeat them easily. Then Leash and Philippi appear there, as they both were spying on them. Afterwards, they all go for dinner and meet Lucifer's miss there. Lucifer tells her that Lux is her boyfriend. At the moment, Lucifer's arranged fiancé Kreutzer arrives there, whom she disliked, and gets underestimated by the presence of Lux. Then they settle a duel between them to decide their engagement. EP4. Kreutzer talks about the ruins with a mysterious man, and it is shown that he wants to use Lucifer for their benefit, and he assures the man that he will complete this task. After that, Lucifer comes to Lux, who was feeling tired. She thanks him that he saved her from Kreutzer's proposal through a duel, and she tells that he is not her boyfriend. She is only pretending to get rid of Kreutzer. Meanwhile, Leash hears this and becomes happy. But to save Lucifer, Lux has to fight a very deadly duel. Afterwards, Lux walks alone as Lux is exhausted from his handyman job, so Leash's friend Tilfer Lilimit tries to drag him to her room, where she, Leash, and Philippi help him rest. The Ragnarok, extremely powerful abyss dragons imprisoned beneath ancient ruin across the country, are discussed by the 4 noble families. One of these Ragnaroks may soon escape, and the kingdom lacks the military power to stop it. Kreutzer is given the task of uncovering the ruins in search of powerful weapons. Lux and his friends are gathered by Rely to investigate the ruins. She gives it to Lux because the horn whistle is the key to getting in. Lucifer joins them, even though she has her reasons. Philippi joins the bath with a flustered Lux, who notices that an old scar on her back has disappeared completely. Lucifer is frustrated when Kreutzer reveals he will be joining Lux and his team. A Diablos-level abyss attacks the team in the ruins. Before Lucifer shoots Lux's white sword, the abyss nearly breaks it. If Lux defeats the abyss before he does, Kreutzer will call off their duel. Lucifer fires at the abyss, but she has lost her ability to see into the future. Kreutzer is the first to kill the abyss. Lux and Lucifer head for the altar at the center of the ruins. Lucifer believes that the Black Hero is capable of piloting his drag ride indefinitely, whereas most people would eventually run out of power. She hopes to find that the Black Hero is the same as she is. They arrive at the altar, but before Lux can unlock it with the whistle, it unlocks automatically for Lucifer, who reveals she is a surviving citizen of the ancient ruins. And the episode ends here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications for our next video. Bye.